All right, I think we are live. All right, guys, welcome to the Faddah Figures podcast. Unless you're watching on YouTube, welcome to the YouTube. We're just a couple of dads talking about life here in Hawaii. As you can tell, Kevin is driving because was stuck in that massive traffic accident, which is nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts. I'm like I was just saying earlier, it's like taking me more than 2 hours just to get home
From where?
from
No
Kapolei
way.
to Aiea. Yeah, for Yes Way.
Oh,
Dude, it was like
that's just
standstill
looking very
traffic.
high.
Yeah, they literally closed all the lanes right after the Pearl Ridge cutoff. So they're trying to funnel everybody into the Pearl Ridge cutoff,
Oh
um,
wow.
coming from the west side.
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know the full details,
There
but
was like a 3-car accident. It's pretty bad,
Wow.
they said on the news.
Wow. Good thing I didn't have to go anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Target to pick up some stuff, but Dinah was like, "No, we can pick it up tomorrow." All right.
But man, it's been a while, guys.
Wow.
What's going on with with especially with both of you guys and your babies. They're growing up, are getting older day by day. Any updates since then? Since the last time we got together?
Chris, you can go first, man.
Man, we've just been doing baseball for this one, dude. Like it's been his show this whole time.
Yeah, I always see you post videos, man.
Yeah,
Like, dang.
he's been doing baseball. He did a summer camp at UH. He did 2 weeks. His last week he got camper of the week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Chaelah's just been at the park the whole time. She's gonna grow up at the park. She eats grass now, so she's at the park that much. She eats grass. She's half
It's
cow.
healthy.
Yeah,
Make
greens,
sure
right?
there's no dog doo-doo on it.
Your greens, right? So oh no,
And
but
what?
there is one thing though. Chaelah has like a I don't know what the correct term is, but it's like a hip it's like her hip displacement. So they called it like early enough where so she sleeps with this brace on now. Like she's got it hard to explain. But it literally keeps her legs up like a frog and she has it strapped in it all
Or
night.
something? Wait, like something wrong with her hip? Is that what
Yeah,
you're
so
saying?
basically, where your leg goes into your hips, that socket bone, right? So
Yeah.
this is your leg and this is your hip. Hers is not fully like in the socket. Like hers is like out a little bit. So it's not like dislocated, but it's not close enough. And so it's early enough where they just put her in a brace to try to get it inside better, so that it will develop in there and do better.
Oh, dang. How long does she have to wear the brace for?
She's supposed to be in it for like 12 hours a day, for a year, and then they'll like follow up on it.
Wow. And she like she's okay with it on? Like, she doesn't, like,
No,
try to take it
she
off? Like,
hates
hey.
it, bro.
Oh,
No,
I
she
bet. I was
hates
like,
it.
She really hates it.
well, because it forces you in a position. It's like, I'm sure it's like not
Yeah,
especially if you've never been in that position. I wouldn't like it. 12 hours is a long time.
yeah, and so luckily it's only 12, so they let her sleep in it. Like so she's supposed to sleep in it, and
Dang.
she has a hard time sleeping though.
I bet. Holy cow.
Yeah.
12 hours. Dang. Wait, how did you guys even know, like did you notice something, or the
No,
doctor
no.
was
So on one of her checkups, the doctor noticed and this was crazy. So the doctor noticed she had an extra basically an extra fat roll in her leg.
uh-huh.
So, like her left leg had two rolls, two like like 2 rows, and her right side only had one.
Oh, okay.
The doctor was like, "Oh, that's unusual. That could mean this. Like, oh, let's get X-rays for it." So they took the X-rays, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she could be at risk for this."
Mm-hmm.
So they sent us to Shriners, and then they're like, "Oh, go to Shriners, and then they'll help you guys with it." And so the guy at Shriners was like, "Your doctor's actually like really good for catching it. Like some doctors wouldn't catch it from that because it's just like they say it's just one of those things to look for. Like, oh, if you see
Yeah.
it, it could be like because of that." But he said like most doctors very rarely catch it.
So that's awesome. I'm glad that they caught it. Holy
Yeah, I
cow. I
mean, but
wouldn't
this
even
is
think anything of it. Like,
so it's like it's nothing like because we asked the Shriners doctors like, so what happens if because it's up to us like if we want to put her in the brace or not.
yeah.
We're like, oh, what happens if we don't? Or like, what happens if we never caught it? And he said, basically, that's when a lot of older people, when they're like 40, that's when they most of them get hip replacements.
Oh,
So it's like it would happen down the line. She'd end
yeah.
up having like hip problems. So it's nothing like it would have affected her soon, but still,
Dang.
it saves her down the road.
Uh, holy cow, man. That's scary though.
So I mean, what's the like recovery, or I don't know, recovery? I don't know what the right word is for
It's not
like.
really like a recovery. She just has to stay in that brace. It's actually it's like very like Forrest Gump had to use that brace when he was like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
almost like that where she just has to use that brace for 12 hours a day. But her brace is like completely different. But
It's
yeah, it's
just
like that.
crazy because she's not even one. And it's like, dude, it's not
Yeah,
like, oh, if you're like 5, like, you can like tell them, hey, you gotta put this on. Like she
yeah,
doesn't know anything. She's like, what is this?
no.
Oh,
Wow.
Austin would kick, dude. Yeah, he's such a kicker, man. I don't even know what. I'd be like, look, I guess you're gonna have hip problems. Dang.
I'm trying to find a picture of like of the brace. It's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I'm trying to imagine, like you said, like a frog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like yeah, like 12 hours with your legs like a frog. Like, yeah, man.
So I mean, I don't know if you can see that. That's not
Oh,
what
I see
that's
it. I
not what
see it.
she
Yeah,
has
yeah.
though. Like hers doesn't have that chest part. It's like it's just around her belly.
Okay.
And yeah, it's more
I see what
plasticky.
you're talking about, like a frog.
Yeah, like it keeps her legs up more.
Yeah. Wow. Man.
But I mean, this is like the first day she got it.
Yeah.
So she's like smiling. She's kind of crawling around in it.
Yeah.
And that's from the back. So it's like
Okay.
plasticky. And that's what it looks like when she's laying down.
Dang.
So she has to stay like that. Like, and she hates it at nighttime. And so she's like constantly scratching around it.
Oh, I
And so
I
she
can
has like
imagine.
scratches around it.
Dang.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. Dang. Wait, Kevin, um didn't you guys we're gonna do a skin test? Like allergy test?
Um. So, well, actually, I mean, you're just jumping
Oh,
ahead. You didn't
sorry.
even
It
you
just made me
didn't
think
even
because
give
Chris is
you
sorry, the
didn't even
brace, and then I thought about like
didn't even give any context. Just like,
sorry.
hey, which one to get tested? Like, I was going to go talk about that, but I mean, since you've already jumped ahead, I'll talk about it anyways. But well, yeah, I think you guys know, but the I know whoever's the listeners don't know, but yeah, recently we had to take Finn to the emergency room because he so okay, I'll just start from I guess the beginning. So we went out to dinner. We went to like some izakaya in McCully, and he I can't remember exactly what he ate, but I know he had some like tofu dish and something else. I can't.
remember exactly, but anyways, so he ate that, and then we came home, and we cut up some apple slices, and um, we had it with some macadamia nut butter. And so we were sitting there eating it, and um, so Finn had some apple slices, but he didn't have any of them with the macadamia nut butter on it,
Yeah.
but we did. And so yeah, he was just eating that, and we were eating it, and then, like, I want to say maybe he was eating it, and then, like, we looked at him, and his, like, lip was fat. I wish I could show the picture on here, but I can't. But his lip got super fat, and he's like scratching his chin and
Oh.
scratching his neck, and we're like, hey, me and Dee were just looking at each other like, like, we're looking at Finn, like, Finn, are you okay? And then, we saw his lip. You're like, oh, look, his lip is so fat. And then he was like rubbing his eyes, and one of his eyes kind of got puffy, and we're like, oh, do you think he's allergic to macadamia nut butter? And we're like, I don't know. I mean, because it definitely wasn't the apples, because he's eaten apples before, and he has
Yeah.
and no reaction to it. And we're like, yeah, but he's eaten peanut butter. We gave him peanut butter. We've given him almond butter, and no reactions from that. So we're like, is it the and then we were thinking, like, oh, what about the izakaya we went to? Maybe that. We're like, oh, I don't know. Well, like, you know what? We don't know what it is. And so we called our doctor's office, or at least the office that the Finn's doctor is in, um, and they have like a 24-hour hotline that you can call,
Yeah.
and whatever is like the on-call doctor, they'll call you back. So they called us back, and um, we told the on-call doctor what the symptoms were, and everything, and they're like, well, it doesn't, because they said, the on-call doctor said that, like, if he was having like respiratory problems, then yeah, you gotta take him, like, to emergency stat. But they're like, it doesn't sound like it, but he is showing some symptoms of a allergic reaction. So yeah, maybe you guys should take him. So we're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna take him. So we took him, um and the doctor saw him. They gave him some, like, steroid, um like some kind of steroid, and some other medication, like Benadryl. Yeah, they give him like Benadryl and some kind of steroid, and they're like, he should be okay after this, because they were like monitoring him, and he was doing fine. And yeah, and then they're like, just go get see your doctor, see your pediatrician, and see if you can get an allergy test. So we're like, okay, all right, and ever since, I mean, once they released us and we got back home, and we could see the swelling going down. So he was doing better after that. And the doctor just told us, hey, from try to stay away from what you might have think, or what could have caused the reaction. And we're like, okay, yeah, well, that's what we'll do. And then, and, like, by coincidence, we already had an appointment with a dermatologist for Finn, because Finn has eczema. So when we went to go see the dermatologist, we told them what happened, and they're like, oh yeah, just talk to your pediatrician, and they can set up that allergy test. And I'm like, okay. So we saw a pediatrician. Pediatrician said, yeah, I know, because I don't know if you guys thought this, but I always thought that, it's like they stick a bunch of needles, like, on your back or something, and then they mark it, and it's like, okay, this is this, and then they show, I mean, whatever has the, like, I guess the most severe, okay, you're allergic to that. But from what the pediatrician told us, is like, oh no, we take the blood, and then we put it through like a series of tests with different types of, I guess, common food items or common allergy, I guess, common allergy items, and then that's how they determine, if he's allergic to anything. Um, but but because of he was showing reaction to the macadamia nut butter, that's what they would try to um, that's what they would use to for one of the tests. Um, and we're like, when and he said, and when he asked us, he's like, "Oh, do you want to do it right now, or do you want to do it?" I mean, because his second birthday's coming up. We got to give him shots anyways, or I think, we have to draw blood anyways during that time. So do you guys want to wait till then, or do you guys want to do it now? We're like, we don't want him to be all fussy, so we're like, we'll wait till his 2-year-old appointment, and that's where we're at so far. So
Man.
we'll wait. We gotta wait till one more month, and then he'll have his appointment, and they'll draw blood and do all the tests. But yeah, I it's one of those situations where it's it's like you don't want your child to be you know hurt or in danger or anything like that, and you just don't know what to do, and so like, and we know other parents that have children that are have allergies, and it's it's a very serious situation. So we're very, very on edge and very worried. But I
Yeah.
mean, thankfully it wasn't too bad. um like nothing like Chaezen, so I can't even imagine, like, because Chris, how did you guys find out about Chaezen and all his allergies?
Well, so his that's why we were asking you guys because his doctor said that most times most kids that have eczema, it stems from some type of allergy.
Mm.
So his doctor tests all of her patients that have eczema for allergies and stuff.
Oh wow.
Well, yeah, no, our doctor didn't do that.
So
Yeah, mine either.
they tested him for a lot of, or very early on. He was like young, super young when they started testing him.
I tell him.
Yeah, cool. Tell him.
So my dad gave me the warm milk one time,
I remember that story. Oh, Chris.
Traumatized because I was the only one that gave him the wrong mouth.
and then he gave me Gatorade with protein in it.
I remember that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I remember that story.
But now you
Very.
know. Now Chris knows. I didn't know there was protein.
And then I'll tell him about my ear.
Cool.
And one time, when he tried to put my earrings in, he made another hole in one of
Oh
them,
my god.
and then he made bleed 2 times.
Dang, dude.
He made bleed 2 times.
We're making you tough. Yeah, we're just toughening you up.
No,
No, but yeah, that's
tell
why
me that.
we were surprised that your guys' doctors didn't test them for allergies because you guys had bad eczema, like Chaezen had bad eczema. So
Yeah. Austin's pretty bad.
the the even the allergy specialist said, "Oh yeah, usually eczema stems from some type of um allergen in the body, like the body's like rejecting something."
Dude, we were
Yeah.
like even
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, like even Austin, we were gonna do a blood test. They're like, hey, let's do a blood test, pediatrician. I was like, hey, I'll order it. So we went to go get him a blood test. I thought they were gonna poke his heel because every one of his blood tests they poked his heel to get blood.
Yeah, man.
So the lady's like, no, we're not gonna get it from his heel. We gotta get it from his arm. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, he's like, this was how old was Austin? 8 months? It was about a month ago, so he was about like 9 months. I was like, I gotta see this. Like, I don't know how you're gonna freaking get his vein. So I was sitting there and I'm just thinking to myself, oh my god, like I can't look because I'm gonna pass out. I don't even like looking at my arm, sticking a needle in. So the lady's like getting her stuff ready, and she had an assistant. She came to watch. She was like, I've only seen this done once, and I'm sitting here like thinking in my head like, I hope this lady that's poking my son done it more than once. So she's like looking for his arm, tiny arm, and she's like, um, I kind of feel it, but I don't feel comfortable doing it. I was like, well, then you don't have to do it. I don't feel
I'm surprised they
comfortable.
don't have
You
like
don't
an
have to do it.
X-ray machine for the babies.
Yeah. So she was like, I think you guys should go to Kapulani. That they can do it. I was like, okay. So we went to Kapulani. We get there. There's this lady. I go in. Diana didn't want to go. She's like, no, you got to take. I was like, okay. So the lady, there's this bed and there's this machine supposedly, and like
Yeah,
I guess it scans your arm or whatever. So I
it
don't
might
know
be.
what
Yeah,
what she's looking at. I don't
looking
see
for the
nothing
thing.
that tells me
Yeah.
there's a vein there. So she's like looking. She looks at his other arm, and then she's like feeling. She's like, I kind of feel it, and I was like thinking to myself, like you what do you mean like you kind of feel it? Like she's like, I can try. I'm like, no, there's no like thinking in my head. I'm like, no, there's no try. Like I didn't tell her that, but I was just like, you know what? We don't have to do this today. We don't have to get him tested today. Um, um, yep. So I just they took blood from his finger because he had to do another blood test. So I'm thinking to myself, man, you're already taking blood from his finger. Why
We
can't
need
you
a
take the
lab
rest
for
of the
that.
blood? Yeah. So she took blood from the finger and then we left. And I was just like, I don't know. I was like, Austin, we were
See,
gonna have to test you later
that's
down the
also
road.
weird because with Chaezen's one, they did all skin grafts on his.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
like how kids did, they just
so we told the doctor because obviously he knew we didn't test. And we're like, yeah, we didn't do the test because every person that we took him to, they didn't really. I didn't feel comfortable for them to poke his arm. So he was like, well, I guess he gave us some doctors to do the skin graft. So that's what we're
yeah.
gonna probably do next. Um, I think it's a little bit less evasive because I'm just afraid, like, yo, what if they poke him and they miss? Now they gotta look for the vein. It's already hard enough, and he's gonna be squirming. I'm like, bro, you get one shot.
You
If
have
you
to
don't
tap it
get it in his
down.
arm, like, I'm sorry, you gotta pull that thing out, like, because his arm is so tiny. I'm just like, I was like, do you have like another person? I wanted to say, is there another person that's done this,
It's
like in the
surprising
past
that they
7 days?
can find it with that scanner because usually if they can't find it, they have a scanner that tells them exactly where it is and they can poke it
Yeah,
in.
but she had a machine. Yeah, it like put all these lines. It was like it looked like a graph, but I was looking. I was like, I don't know what she's looking at, but she's a professional, so I'm assuming she sees something. But then she started feeling. It's like, oh, I think I feel it. I'm just like, lady, like I'm the person that's gonna have to hold him, and I need to be comfortable to know that you're gonna score a touchdown. Like no interceptions, no fumbles here. Like
I would have just chanced it. It's weird. I would have chanced it. I'm like, we're here. Just go.
yeah. But with Austin though, his eczema, it's like weird. Like when he's with us, it's not that bad. Like it's bad, but it's not bad like when it flares up with other people. I think it's just because we keep the room cold. We don't like we know heat is it flares it up crazy. Um, we don't think he's allergic to milk because we gave him eggs and he didn't like flare up or anything.
Eggs is different
Um,
from milk, yeah.
yeah. So we'll know once we give him because at one you got to give him milk, so we'll know. But I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what the skin graph what they said. But yeah, I was warning with Kevin. I was like, man, how'd that go? Because did you hold him down? Like even for Finn, like dude, his veins can't be that big. I don't know how
Yeah.
you're gonna have to hold him down. He's a big boy.
But
He's
it's
strong.
weird that they
Yeah.
would have went straight to that. Like I thought they would have did the skin graft first.
Yeah. But I was
But
just
that's
like,
weird.
bro, that was nuts. I was just like, lady, like this is the
I feel like if they
21st
go with the
century and you guys
blood
can't
test,
do this another way.
I feel like blood test is like for if they can't find anything and they need to like get really, really like distinct. But I feel like the skin graft like
Oh,
works.
oh yeah. Oh, Kevin, Diana just
Yeah.
told me your pediatrician is in the same group of the 24-hour thing. So if they schedule your blood test, you're gonna go to the same person that we went to downstairs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
that
maybe
we've
yeah, and that's the
he's
one that she
taken
was
blood
like.
before.
That's the one where she was like, I don't feel comfortable. So hopefully you'll have a better. Hopefully Finn will have bigger veins. I mean he's 2,
Where's
so
your guys'
hopefully.
doctors at?
It's at the what is it? The Pearls is I don't know. It's that
It's like
it's over there by the
it's
bowling alley.
across from the bowling alley. Bowling alley.
Yeah,
Medical center, the IA medical building.
yeah. It's the one
Yeah,
that
it's
what
yeah,
the Aaron. It's the one that Aaron works at, or he has his practice
Yeah,
at.
yeah, yeah.
Same building, yeah. But
yeah, it's
but
right
yeah,
there.
freaking Austin, man. Oh, his eczema, dude. I'm just like, I mean, he's not bleeding anymore, so that's good. But at night, oh, I mean, last night wasn't that bad. He actually slept most of the night, but like, I guarantee you, what is it, 7:30, 8 o'clock clockwork. I'm pretty sure he's gonna wake up, and then I bring him down from the bedroom, and in my living room, we have like one of those fold-out mattresses, and he sleeps on it, and I turn on the fans, and we sleep down here, and then Diana relieves me around like 12 or 1 o'clock, and we do shift work.
Wait,
It because
like you guys still do that like to this day?
till this day, because it's weird. So if he sleeps in the bed, because we've tried everything. We've tried to okay, what's the triggers? So we know heat is a trigger. So we're like, you know what? We'll just keep the room cold, like crazy cold. So we'll do that, and then we notice he would get like not sick, but like congested, obviously, because it's freaking cold. So
How
it's
cold
like
are you guys
he's
keeping it though?
like what 70?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's like blowing on his face
60,
too. So it's like
69 is like the ideal temperature to go to sleep in.
yeah. So like he won't scratch because it's cold, but then he's like like he's all choking and mucus. So I'm just like, it's that's even worse. So we're like, okay, maybe let's try like 71. Maybe 71 is the sweet spot. Nope. Then he starts scratching. So we're like, damn it. So we were afraid honestly, we found this as a fluke, this living room theory, because we were afraid he was gonna wake up Maddie. So we're like, what? I don't know if it was Diana or me, but we're like, screw it. We took him down. So we're like, we'll just take him down. So we took him down. We turned on the fans here, and we slept with him on the couch originally, and he kind of slept better. So we're like, maybe it's the fan.
You guys
Okay,
like lotion him up and everything too, like his
dude,
body.
we let dude like a freaking bodybuilder. Dude, we lather him up, bro. We put these like sprays on him. We
Like you
have
guys bathe him every
antibiotic like
day though. That's
steroid
why.
cream. Huh?
You guys bathe him every day. That's why.
Yeah, we bathe him with the cream that Kevin you guys recommended. The I don't know, it's like the coconut oil kind.
oh, Bubsy,
Oh, we
So
don't do
Bubsy.
that. I still use it.
you gotta try. You
Yeah,
gotta
for the
try
bath.
not bathing him, bro. You gotta try not bathing him.
Not every day. Well, they said the
No,
coconut cream is good for him because the oil.
Chaezen didn't bathe every day, bro. Like his eczema's bad, and so we just didn't bathe him every day. Like he bathed like every
If
three
we don't
days,
bathe him,
every
so
week.
Diana said we try like sometimes we don't bathe him because we're just tired. We're at the grandparents. Every time we don't bathe him, it's the worst night ever. Like I don't know if it's just because from throughout the day he's just like I don't know, just because he gets sweaty and stuff. So and usually we'll even wipe him down. So if we don't bathe him, we'll always like wipe him down a little bit just to get the salt, and then we'll lather him up. But we notice every time we don't give him a bath, it's real like it's not a good night. Um, so it's just we know this system. I mean, it sucks, but it works for the most part. I'm just hoping, man, as he gets older, like I don't know, we bought some fans, so we're gonna try to get them installed in Maddie's room, and there's a bed in there, so at least we can sleep in a bed, and he'll sleep on the floor on the mattress. But um, right now, I think the fans are working. It's not too cold, but it's just enough where it's keeping him cool, where he's not scratching himself and he's not congested. Um, but yeah, man, I'm like Maddie spoiled us. Like she fell asleep what 2 months throughout and slept the whole night. Austin, no, he's throughout the night. There'll be nights like what was it the night before? I think he woke up at 8. I brought him down, and then he woke up I think at 10, and I was just fighting with him for like a good hour, hour and a half. Like he was just scratching, and I would lather him up again. I would hold him, and he'd kind of fall asleep, and then he starts scratching again. And then Diana relieved me, and she said she fought with him for like another what hour or two, and then he finally went to sleep. But I'm just like I don't know. We're at a place where like yeah, I don't even.
And
We've tried
what did the
every
doctors say?
product. Hmm?
What did the doctors say?
The doctor doesn't think anything. He's just like, well, you can't really do anything with eczema except cream. Like it's not like
Yeah,
curable, so you just got to try
yeah.
to find the triggers. Oh, hi,
Hi.
uncle. Yeah,
Hi.
so it's just, yeah, I don't know. So we're just like, we've just been trying different creams. We have the steroid cream from the child dermatologist. Oh yeah, we have the same dermatologist as Kevin.
Dr. Sato.
Yes, Dr. Sato.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's good. He's
yeah.
good. I
So
like him.
we're just like, I don't know. We're just like, oh, sorry. Here, you want to sit? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. And then this girl, we're trying to potty train her. Oh my gosh. Maddie, did you get it? What did you get a sticker for today at school? No, not pig, pee. You got a pig sticker, but it was because you peed in the toilet. I know.
Yay,
Yay.
Daddy.
And then you come home and pee in your panty all over the floor. Yay. Clap for that one too. Yay. Yeah, he's smiling. I was like, what the hell? I was like, Maddie, did you pee? She's like, no. And I was like, what are those
No.
drops on the floor? What is that? Pee.
Pee.
Oh, Maddie. I'm like, man, Maddie, you gotta learn how to pee, man. All your friends are peeing in the toilet at school.
That
Yeah,
is
we
funny.
tried your excuse, Chris. We're like, Maddie, we're running
How
out of
old is she
diapers.
though?
We can't.
How
We
old is
can't.
she?
She's 2. She turns 3 and oh, sorry, 3. She turns 4 in March next year. So we're just like, dude, you're 3, man. You need to be potty trained already. But
Yeah, she's another 3.5 probably.
yeah, no, no, don't type that. And it's weird. Like she knows she has to pee. She'll be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
coming. But she just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm like, Maddie, we don't have money. We cannot buy diapers. She don't care. She's like, you better figure it out. That's the look that she gives me. Like, I mean, you ain't got no diapers. That's not my problem. That looks like it's
Is she
a,
wait? Is she going to preschool?
yeah. She goes to Seagulls. It's
So
like she's
uh do they require her to be potty trained or?
no, but they're helping us. They're like, hey, so
Oh,
she'll
okay.
be in panties, and they'll try to help her. So it's helping us, but it's still like, Maddie, be careful.
Right, she's not there yet, where she can go on her
Who's
own, or at
whose
least
house
tell
you want to go
you.
to? Uncle Chris's house? Only because you see
Only for
Chaezen?
TV. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, Chaezen, you better watch out, man. She's like, I'm coming for you. Crazy hair. But yeah, just I don't know, man. Oh, I'm just like, yeah. I just hope she just better be potty trained before she starts school, kindergarten. Maddie, you have a
I
year
feel
and a
like
half.
I feel like kindergartners have a lot of accidents.
They do, but I mean, for the most part, most of them are potty trained. It's just like
Yeah.
excited or something. It's not like they're wearing
Yeah.
pull-up diapers. They're wearing,
Yeah.
yeah. But Maddie don't care, man. We're like, look, your friends are peeing in the toilet. She's like, I don't care. That ain't me. She has that look
But
like
that's good. That's
whatever.
good. She's not a follower, you know? That's
Yeah.
good.
And it's crazy. It's like, oh, Maddie, if you shit in the toilet, we'll give you M&M's. She's like, okay. And the next day she's like, I don't want M&M's. I don't want pee. You don't need to give me M&M's. I don't want it. I'm like, dang it, Maddie. If you wake up Austin, Daddy gotta get off. That means you gotta get off. No, don't pull. But yeah, this girl is
So
just.
what's um Austin's sleep schedule right now?
We bathe him around 6:30. He's in bed around like 7-ish. And then he usually wakes up around 8, and that's usually when this girl, we get her in bed. I bring him down like 8:30 maybe, yeah. And then that's when my shift starts and Diana relieves me. It is a shift. I look at him, he looks
So
so beautiful and peaceful, and I'm like so irritated, like,
so he'll go to sleep at 7 or wait, at like 6.
what is it?
Wait, what? When
Yeah,
does
he
he go to
goes
Never.
sleep
to
again?
he goes to sleep around 7.
And
So he's up
then he wakes up around 8
8,
or
8:30.
eight
Maddie,
thirty, and then he's up till when?
no, no, so I put him back to sleep. So he wakes
Oh,
up, and
okay.
then I bring him downstairs, and then I kind of rock him, and then I usually I can get him back to sleep within 30 minutes, and then I hope on a good night he'll go to sleep until about maybe 10, or he won't wake up. But usually he wakes up around 10 or 11, and then I'll try to put him back to sleep, or wrestle with him depending an hour if he's like really irritated. Um, but it just depends.
I mean,
Tell you what, he's also exaggerating because it's not that bad.
It is. Diana's just
I,
used to it.
His version of waking up is just Austin like moving. Like his eyes are closed, but he's like, "Oh, he's waking up."
If he makes me wake up, it means he woke up. So if I wake up, son, why you moving like that? I
Bro,
should be sleeping right now.
you
I'm
could
about to
not
wake
sleep
you
with
up. If I'm up,
children.
you're gonna be up too. I'm
You could
like,
not wake up with shit. You could not sleep with
so
children.
I mean, like, and like, does he wake up like after midnight or?
yeah, he'll. Last night he didn't, which was great. I don't know what we did. We didn't do anything different, but I'm hoping tonight he does the same thing. Like, but usually he'll wake up once during like when I watch him and once when Diana watches him. So like he'll actually sit up and like, what's going on, and then we kind of soothe him back, like, okay, hey, go back to sleep. Um, but then yeah, I don't know. There's some nights where he just is irritated and we can't get him back to sleep. I'm just like, oh my god, Austin, like you're killing me. Maddie, if you're gonna watch the phone, can you watch it on the couch? Go. Then you cannot watch the phone. Don't watch the phone then. Here, bring it over to mom. Go. Here, you can watch daddy's phone. Here, bring it over. Go take it. Hey. No, no, no. Go. Go. Oh, you dropped my phone. This is what I gotta deal with.
He's eyeing you out, bro.
She's like a crazy person. Like terrible 3s, 4s, still going at it. I'm telling you, I still haven't given her a good spanking, but she gonna get it. I gotta make it count. See, you heard what she said? She's like, I don't love anybody now.
What did you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, she just, you don't hear her?
She's savage.
Maddie, what are you saying? Yeah, she's like, I don't love anybody now. I'm like, fine, don't love me.
That's savage.
She just throws
Oh,
it out like
wow.
she doesn't know it pierces our heart to the soul. I'm like, Maddie, you know words hurt.
What did Diana call it? She's gonna be a three-nager or a three-ager or something.
What is that? Oh, 3-nager? Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. She's just, I don't know. She's always like, I don't love you no more. I'm like, okay, fine. No, Maddie's,
That's too much.
oh, yeah, she's I love her, but she drives me crazy. Oh, but yeah, no, Austin, I'm just, oh, I mean, the doctor, like, yeah, he doesn't say much. He's just like, yeah, you just gotta find what triggers him. I'm like, Doc, you're the doctor. You should be telling us what is the trigger. I'm like, that's what we pay you for. But no, it's not that easy. I'm hoping magically when he turns 1, he's eczema free.
Bro, it's not
But I
gonna
don't think
happen.
that's gonna happen.
Chaezen's 6, gonna be 7, and his eczema looks bad.
Yeah. So
And
I'm just like,
it's
ugh.
worse because he plays sports now, so it's like,
Oh, because he sweats in the heat too. Yeah.
and now we have to we're forced to give him a bath every day. Before we would
Yeah.
never give him a bath.
Yeah.
It was fine, but now that he has to bathe every day because he sweats and he's nasty, like he just gets really bad flare-ups every once in a while.
Hey, man. Yeah. No, we're always looking for like different stuff, like creams. Just I don't know. Just,
Chaezen's one will get so bad every once in a while. It's like he tries to put like ice packs on it because it's like burning.
oh.
Like, sometimes I'll come home and I'll just catch him with like an ice pack. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Oh, it's itchy." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that feels like. I don't have it. I don't remember. I don't have eczema. Diana doesn't have eczema. I don't know anyone in our family that has it.
Well, like Finn didn't have it like when he was a baby. I think he got it closer to like when he was like after he was 1 years old. So
Okay.
yeah, it's weird. He didn't have it when he was a baby.
Yeah.
Like the way Austin has it, he did not. That was like we didn't even see any of that.
Yeah. No,
And
and it's like all the joint, like his neck, his elbow, his inside, his knees, his back of his knees.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's yeah, there were times where like he would pick at his elbow so it would bleed. I was like,
Yeah.
"What the heck?" And his
Wow.
neck would bleed because he's constantly just gnawing on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
sorry. Maddie has this thing where anytime I say something, sometimes it's not even a naughty word. She's like, "Don't say that." Oh, okay. Sorry. I did say a bad word. I said heck.
Heck. Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
okay.
don't say that. Yeah. Dude, she's just
She's
the
smart. She's so
she's the
smart.
she's the queen of this house. She thinks like, man.
She's super smart.
Ugh.
Did it ever freaking him? Like it used to freak out people. Chaezen's eczema.
Mhm.
Like they would try to carry him, and then they'd see it, and they'd kind of be like, "Oh, is it contagious?" Or like, "Oh no, it's not."
Yeah. Yeah. We would let you carry our baby
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
contagious. What kind of parents do
yeah,
you think we are?
yeah.
Yeah. I would be like, oh yeah, you didn't know that? Surprise.
Oh, so okay, I have something I wanna. Well, we could talk about or ask you guys. Okay, so birthday parties. So, Finn's second birthday is coming up
Yeah.
in September, and and me and D are trying to we're trying to think of like, oh, what do we do? Because I mean, like
Bro, it
we
feels like we
we're,
just went to Finn's first birthday though. Sorry to cut you off, but
no, no,
it feels
yeah,
like we
well,
just
yeah,
went
I know, right? Hey, time flies by fast,
Yeah.
man. It's
to.
it's crazy,
It is
but
crazy.
yeah, and so I mean, yeah, so I mean, it's in September, so it's like in 1 month, right? And we have to figure out, what are we gonna do. So we're like kind of trying to look at the different things we can do, and like how do we incorporate our families into it? Because it's like, okay, so like, are we gonna have just one party and invite both families, or are we gonna have separate parties for each family? Like, and then it's like, oh, are we gonna host it someplace where we gotta pay for it, or are we gonna go to like a beach park, and you know what I mean? So we're like trying to jumble all these different things, like, um it's like, whatever happened to just cake and a present, like that's it. Like, like it's just like you just have it at your house, and it's just the parents and the kid, cake and a present. There you go. All right, happy birthday.
Bro,
Dude,
wait till they get into school though. That's gonna be even worse.
But it's like, why do you need a venue, and a menu and favors, and why do you
Dude,
have to source different vendors,
Shazen's sixth
just for
birthday
a
party.
birthday?
Shazen's sixth birthday. He's in school, right in kindergarten, so he's
yeah.
passing out invitations,
Yeah.
and we don't got money to invite 20 kids to his birthday party. So we're like, dude,
Yeah.
okay, you can pick like 6 kids. Like you pick 6 kids that you want to come to your birthday party. So he's handing out like six, like six stuff. And then there's that one girl that goes, "Where's mine, Chaezen?" She was like looking at us like, "I don't got one for you." She goes, "That's not nice."
Jason, that's when you gotta lie, bro. You gotta read the room. You got that's when oh, you didn't get one?
Oh, so that's even
Yeah.
worse. Like, damn,
So
like
I
who do you
mean,
invite?
oh yeah, like when it comes when he gets old to go to school, and I'll worry about that. But man, like, I mean, like, what did you guys do for Maddie's second birthday?
We just went to the oh yeah, her second birthday was dude, we're like the cheapest, bro. Like we still reused her decorations from her first birthday party, yeah? What was it? Or maybe we
Oh,
didn't reuse it, but it was still up. It was still
sorry,
hanging. We just did
it
like a
was
house
it was
party.
Kid City, right? Kid
Yeah,
City.
No,
for her
that's
third
good. That's
birthday,
good.
we were
That's good.
like, okay, I feel bad. We like had very low key birthdays, birthday parties. Like even her cake, what was it? We bought her like a it was like a what was the theme? It was a Baby Shark theme, but her cake was like mermaid. Like we were trying to get a Baby Shark cake, but I don't know. It was just we're just like we'll just get our cake. She ain't even gonna remember it. We don't care. And we just got our Safeway cake. We're like, dude, man, she ain't even gonna remember this. I don't even know if she's
Hey,
gonna
you
like
know,
the cake.
Costco sells really they sell cheap. I don't want to say cheap cakes, but I mean, like they sell the sheet cakes for affordable price. That's
Yeah. No, Costco is good. And then for her third birthday, we're like, okay, we should probably do something. We haven't done anything. So that we did the Kid City thing, and then we were
well,
just
that was
thinking
her
like,
third birthday.
yeah, that was her third birthday.
Oh,
So
okay.
we were just like thinking like, oh, because before we were like, well, if we do Kid City, none of our family's gonna come because they don't got kids. They're not gonna be sit there with no kids at Kid City. So we're
Well,
like,
but see, that's the thing, though, because we were thinking about like, oh, should we go Kid City or Kiki Kingdom? And
yeah,
we're like, we're looking at like the different prices. Like, man, geez, it's so expensive just
it's
to
crazy expensive.
and 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 we're like, maybe we should, because we have like family members and they don't have kids, like maybe we should just invite everybody, and then because it's like $5, like $5 for adults,
Yeah,
so we're
and they
like,
don't do shit but just stand there. It's like,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
just gonna like our aunties and stuff. We're like, dude, they're not gonna come. Like we're like, bro, they're
yeah,
the and they take up a space. So we're like, if I'm paying for Kid City, there better be some kids in here.
yeah,
Because it's expensive. I'm like, I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
paying for your $5 seat for you to sit there. Or if you do, you better play in something. I don't care if it's 50 years. You better go play over there
It's
in
like,
the ball
even though it's
pit.
just $5,
Yeah,
like,
because we booked the whole venue. Yeah, so I like the Kid City in Couple because we booked the whole venue. Because we
yeah,
looked
yeah,
at Kick or not Kiki Kingdom, we looked at the one in town, and it was like you just booked a room, and we're like, man, we don't want to just book a room and then like I don't know, it
right,
looked
right, yeah,
a
yeah.
little bit
I know
more
it's
easier.
like impersonal.
Yeah. So we're like, oh, we'll just do it, and then we're just like, let's just invite a bunch of kids, and then we did like a small. I don't even know if we did a family thing. Like, we didn't even do a family thing. Okay, we just I think came home Saturday and was like, oh, okay, whatever. It's yeah, we had our birthday, and then for Austin, his birthday's in September, and we're like, yeah, I don't know. We're talking about it, but we're like, nah, he's probably gonna
What,
do another family
when's
just
when's his birthday
barbecue.
again?
September 27th.
Oh, September 27th. Oh yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah. So we're just like, cause even at the for Maddie's third, we're like, oh, do we need to get vendors and like the balloon stuff? And I was just like, cause we went to whose birthday party was it? Priscilla's. Like they had like the venues, like
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. I
it was
remember. Yeah,
nice. And
yeah.
I was
That
just
was
thinking
yeah.
to myself, oh, Maddie loved all that stuff, but I'm like, sorry, Maddie, we ain't got that kind of cash.
No, like we'll
Like,
see. Like in Hawaii, like the first birthday is supposed to be huge.
yeah,
Like that's why like the way like how for Finn's one, that's why we did what we did,
yeah,
and that's just a Hawaii thing. Hawaii, it's like first birthdays and graduation parties.
yeah,
Those are like huge in Hawaii, and um and there is some, I guess, I don't say historical, but like culture driven reasons behind it, because like it's like, oh, if the baby survives a year, that's a huge ordeal,
yeah,
like
so
back in the day, like they couldn't. Back in the day, it was like rare for them to get to the 1 year mark. That's
right,
why.
right, right,
yeah,
right, right, right. So that's why it's so big. That's why we did it for 1 year. But now we're like thinking like for like the second year birthday, like, oh, what are we supposed to do? And like, well, I ain't paying for it. I was like, why don't we just make it a potluck? Just tell everybody, hey, bring
dude,
this, you bring this, you bring
it's
this, and
it's your party, bro. You do whatever you want. You
and
want
then
me to be a vendor?
well,
I'll make some balloons for you. They're not
well,
gonna be good. I
and
only
and
got
that's
one
another
balloon
thing too,
trick.
right? It's like, he's not gonna remember. He's not gonna
Yeah,
remember this. He's just gonna be like, oh, it's just another day to him.
yeah,
Yeah,
Just another day with all the people that I usually
yeah,
see and some people that I don't see.
yeah. No,
yeah.
dude, it's crazy. And you're not even talking about food. Like when we did
Right.
Maddie, it was just for the venue, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then we're like, we gotta get food, and then we gotta get drinks, and then thank God Chris has like 10 Yeti coolers, so we get to use his Yeti coolers. Uh,
Yeah. So I mean, it's just that's it's just like
it's
one of the things that we're like, I don't want to say stressing, but we're just like, man, what
yeah,
are we gonna do?
it's
Because
tough because you guys have your both families here. Like for
right,
me, it's
and
just Diana's family.
and we
My
want
family's
to
not here.
and we want to satisfy each side, right?
Yeah,
Because each side of, I mean, like my family and Dee's family, they all love Finn, right? So
yeah,
and they want to be with him, or celebrate his birthday, and so we're just trying to figure out how can we do that, or like how can we share, I mean, celebrate his birthday with each side of the family.
yeah,
That's what we're trying to figure out.
Bro, when Chaezen was young, he had like 3 birthday parties in one.
yeah.
Like he had a birthday party on his actual birthday.
Uh-huh.
So like if his birthday was like on a Wednesday, like he'd have cake and ice cream
Yeah,
with like the immediate family, and then he'd have like a party like one side of the family like, oh, I want to celebrate with him, and they'd have one with him,
yeah,
and then the other side of the family would have one with him, and then we'd have a big one. It's like,
yeah.
bro, like,
He's like, hey, this isn't a regular thing. I don't want you to
yeah,
get used to. This is like a one-off. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just do like just a potluck. But then it's hard. You gotta do a venue, depending
No,
how many
like
people.
no, because I told this is what I told D, right? So I told her, I said, hey, let's just go to a beach park,
Yeah,
set up some tents, set up some tables, tell everybody, hey, bring a chair, and bring this, this type of food. Like, hey,
yeah,
you bring rice, you bring a meat, you bring this, instead of um like letting people choose what to bring, we just choose it for them,
yeah, yeah,
uh,
because sometimes it's easy that way,
yeah.
because then like if you tell somebody like, hey, bring rice, and then in their head like, oh,
You don't
okay,
have to think
bring
about it.
rice.
It's just
Like,
boom, yeah.
yeah, they don't have to, yeah, exactly, they
yeah.
don't have to think about it,
It's
just
like, hey,
like,
what
yeah,
are we bringing? I don't know.
right,
Let's bring
exactly. So
chips. Like 10 other people bring chips. Like, oh,
yeah,
dang.
then everybody brings chips. Like, oh, you know what? I'll just bring utensils.
Yeah,
Like 5 people bring
yeah,
utensils. So yeah. So I mean, that's what I. But she's not sold on that yet. So we'll see. I mean, that's what might just end up happening. But anyways, um, yeah. But moving on. I know you were James. You're talking about potty training, Manny. Um, Chris, how old was Chaezen when you guys were potty training him?
She was probably like 3.5, probably.
Oh, okay. Did he go to preschool?
No.
Oh, okay.
but you said his potty training was like good, yeah. Like he just
Pretty
like, hey, you
much.
just talked to him, and then he was just like, he just got it. Like,
Pretty
yeah,
much. We waited for a long time. That's why, like, well, we waited specifically because we knew for his 3rd birthday we were gonna take him to Disneyland,
mm-hmm.
and we didn't want to deal with like waiting in line and he has to go pee if he's potty
That's true.
training.
Yeah,
So we're like, we'll just leave him in pull-ups because a lot of people, I guess, like they start potty training early.
Mm-hmm.
But we were like, frick that, like we'll just wait. Like we'll just leave him in pull-ups until he's after 3. And then once we came back from Disneyland, I think we kind of like we tried it. We didn't really stress on it. We also didn't really stress like, like if he potty trained, he potty trained. But we introduced it. We had like 3 different potty toilets, like in each
yeah,
bathroom of our house. We had a spot from to use it. And then after a while, like once you could understand, we're just like, dude, I don't want to buy you diapers anymore, dude. Like, can you just be in the toilet? And he kind of just did it. Like it worked. I was like, I kind
yeah,
of did it as a joke, but he kind of like looked at me like, oh shit, we don't have money for diapers. Like okay, and it worked. I was like, damn, okay.
yeah. Even we have another friend. She has a girl, and she was having a hard time, and then she was just like, ah, forget it. And then just one day she was like, yeah, they're just ready, and then they
Yeah,
just
you
do
don't.
it.
That's why you don't. I don't
So
think you just want to stress on it too much, because they're gonna do it when they're ready. Is a
yeah,
problem. It's like I don't care how much people say like they did this, and this. I almost guarantee you the kid was potty trained because they were just ready to do it at that time.
yeah,
Yeah, because we're trying to train um Finn, or at least I should say D wants to start training Finn to for potty training. But um see, I think it's the right time to train them is when they can communicate, you
Yeah,
know, like when they can tell you like, oh, I have to go shishi, or I have to
yeah,
go doo doo, or whatever. Like that's when I feel like, okay, that's when we should train them, because then you know, like he can. I mean, he can talk. He can say words and stuff, but I don't think like trying to
The thing is,
connect.
they can't feel like what it
Right,
feels like when they have to go to the bathroom. Is the problem.
right,
Like
right.
they just know like, oh, I'm peeing at this moment. They don't
Yeah,
remember what it felt like to have that sensation to have to pee or
right.
whatever.
Or even to tell you like, oh, hey, I gotta go. You know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
so. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to figure out. But I mean, because these, she's like, oh, I want to train him already because I'm tired of changing his diaper. So
Yeah. Dude, diapers are expensive, man.
yeah.
I'm like tired of buying diapers. I'm like, bro, like my cousins, dude, they literally let their daughters just butt naked. What was it? They said for the weekend? For the weekend, just butt naked for the whole weekend and just let them doo doo shishi all over the house. I'm like, nah, I ain't about that, bro.
there's a lot of cleaning up,
I
but
was
yeah,
like, I was like, I mean, there's like, yeah, we got him potty trained. I'm like, I don't know if I want him potty trained that bad.
that's hard. Yeah,
Like, I can't have her doo doo and shishi all over the floor. Like that's gonna drive me nuts.
worse than a dog. Yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, just it's just man, diapers are crazy expensive. I'm just like, I'm happy. I'm like, oh, Austin, we don't have to buy formula when he turns one. I'm like, man, just
Yeah, it's nuts, you know, and it's like, yeah, I think it's just trying to find that sweet spot, like how you guys are saying, is like I mean, they'll know when they're ready to
yeah,
yeah,
start. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll
Dude,
see.
the first time we tried to get Maddie, it traumatized her where she would hold it.
yeah,
Like she wouldn't pee or doo doo, and we're like, what
yeah.
the heck? It was like it was
Practice.
bad. I was like, oh
Yeah,
man. So we're like, we don't want to do that again. We're like, dude, because she can get like a UTI and stuff. We're like, bro, like
yeah,
no, like she didn't. Even when we put her diaper on, she's like, nope, she didn't want to do it, and
yeah.
she would cry, and I'm like, what is going on? So we're just like at this point, we're just like,
Just don't even stress about it. Like,
yeah.
just let me
But it
know
was
when
weird
you're ready.
because Maddie, it's hard. Like we know when she has to do. Like she goes to the corner, she squats. Like she knows she has to do. It's just
Yeah,
and she like we'll put her on the toilet and she'll tell me, "Oh, it's coming." Like she knows the feelings. It's just she chooses not to like tell us or do it. It's like
Right,
we're
right.
just like I
Well,
don't know.
at least you have those cues for
Yeah,
yeah.
Maddie, but
No,
like,
I
cause
think
Finn will go
she'll probably
wherever.
train sooner rather than later then, because that is, they say that is a sign of them getting ready to potty train is when
yeah,
they go off to the corner and like hide
yeah.
in the bathroom.
Oh
What is
yeah,
it?
cause like
Yeah,
literally just the other night, Finn's like, me and D were just sitting down on the couch watching TV, and then like Finn is kind of like standing next to us near the couch, and he's just he's looking like literally just looking at us, and then he's like this going, and
yeah.
and
Poop
we're
face.
like we're like, are you going doo right now? And then he makes the face again, and then like I swear like maybe not even a second after that he's like laughing, smiling, and trying to play with us, and we're like, wait, hold up there, buddy. Like we know what you just did, and we need to take care of it.
Oh, look at that. Austin's up.
Wow,
Clockwork. 8 o'clock,
like
like I said, man.
clockwork. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Diana's gonna probably bring him down, and I'm gonna take him. Maddie, you are not hungry. Stop it.
That's crazy.
All
Like
right. It
clockwork.
is 8 o'clock. It is bedtime. You need to go to bed, and you have
James,
school
they're gonna
tomorrow.
call CPS on you, man. You're not feeding her, dude. She just asked for food.
Dude, she eats. Oh man, I forgot to tell you, dude. Did I tell you the throw up story for her? Oh my god, bro. I this was a couple of weeks ago. So I'm sleeping. I didn't even know this happened. So I sleep here. Maddie sleeps here. Um, and or oh sorry, I sleep here. Austin sleeps here. Diana sleeps here, and Maddie sleeps here. And we're like we have this massive bed set up. Supposedly, Maddie, she because we just let her eat, and that day we just let her eat way too much junk food, like just ice cream, fish, just, I don't know, all kinds of random stuff. So at night, she throws up like, bruh. So the way we have our king bed and the twin. So Maddie's sleeping on the twin, and when she throws up, she like throws up like all over in that crease, Brrr! Like, and Dinah's like, "What the?" And Maddie, she said, Maddie just throws up, and she's like, and then goes right back to like. So Dinah wakes me up. She's like, "Babe," I'm like, "What's going on?" She's like, "Maddie threw up." I'm like, "Oh my god, I can't go over there because if I smell it, I'm gonna throw up." So so I get out of bed and I'm like, "Babe, what do you need? What do you need?" I'm trying to like not breathe. I'm like, "What do you need?" She's like, "Give me some towels." So I freaking get some towels. She takes Maddie out, cleans her up. I'm like, I just throw the towel on the bed because I don't want to go over there. Like, dude, what's going? Yeah, and yeah, she cleaned her, and yeah, it was, and she threw up again. She's thrown up twice in bed. So we don't like when she says she's hungry. I'm like, no, you're not gonna eat nothing right now and throw up in the bed again. But yeah, it's crazy. Like she just went straight to bed. I was like, who does that? They're just like, oh, yep.
That is crazy.
Maddie, stop being crazy. But but yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't think Dinah's coming down. I'm gonna go relieve her.
All
But
right. No, yeah, we can cut it. We can
yeah,
end it here.
but
But
this was good, man.
yeah, this was
I
good.
miss talking, man.
Yeah, so we can,
Maddie, chill. Man, this girl,
yeah,
dude.
so we can plan another one. Yeah, hopefully next week, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, there you go. Look, here, Matt. Here, I'll take him. I'll go off and hold Austin. I told him, oh, he's up, and they're like, for real? Like clockwork.
Oh wow.
Go back to sleep.
Dude,
So this is
Shayla's,
gonna be
we're usually
me,
just getting home at this time right now.
huh?
We're usually just getting home at this time.
Yeah, no. You, you,
Wow.
you hear what Maddie said? She's like,
What?
Daddy spanked me. I'm like, stop saying stuff like that.
She's trying to get you.
Like, what the heck?
She's trying to get,
I'm like,
she's
bro,
trying
you're
to get
still
you busted.
lying.
She said you
You're gonna
don't
get me
feed her,
thrown
you
in
spank
jail.
her.
Okay. All right, guys.
All right,
Okay.
Good times,
All
good
right.
times.
All right.
Later.
Till next time. See you.
Bye.
bye.